guys, my name is Kim Talthews and I'm about to discuss the parts of the eye. I am in the fall 2020 class. Okay, let's start with this side of the eye, my right. Number one is the cornea. And the cornea is the front transparent part of the outer protective layer of the eye. It has a bulging curvature, which means it curves, and it provides refraction and focal strength of the eye. Now, number two is the conjunctiva, and it is the membrane that covers the sclera and also lines the inner portion of the eyelids, and it's right here. And then we have the iris, which I've always heard people's eyes were the window to their soul, and the iris is right here, which is where the color of your eye is. It is the doorway that lets in light. Now, the pupil is a round hole in the center of the iris, and it is number 4 on my diagram here. And when I was reading about this, ironically, I thought that it was like the black hole because it's something you can't touch. And then we have the aqueous humor, which is a watery fluid that fills the anterior chamber. It's number 5, right here. And it provides some nutrition for surrounding parts. And then the lens is the resilient, transparent structure in the eye that focuses light by changing curvature. It provides secondary refraction after the cornea. And here is the lens. And it is number 6. There we go, the lens. And it's back here. It's behind the pupil. The canal of Schlemm is aqueous from the anterior chamber, and it throws through the trabecular meshwork as it travels to the canal, which is a collection where it collects and delivers aqueous to the venous system of the body. And it is right here, the canal of Schlemm, the little bitty dot right here. It's by the conjunctiva. Now, the ciliary muscles, or the ciliary body, is down here, and it's number 8. And it's kind of at the bottom part of your eye, and it's the muscles that control focus. And then we have number 8. Which is the ciliary body, which we just discussed. And then we have number 9, the suspensory ligaments, and it's right here, the suspensory ligament, and it's long, thin fibers which connect the lens to the ring of the ciliary body down here. This is that ligament, and as you can see, it connects to the ciliary body. Now, number 10 is the vitreous humor, and it's all of this. As you can see, it takes up a lot. And I kind of think of it, I don't know, it's kind of a cushion to our eye, and it is a jelly-like substance that fills the posterior segment of the eye behind the lens. And this is strange, but this just popped in my head. It kind of reminds me of a mattress. And then we go over here and we have the optic nerve, which is number 11, and it leads to the brain, which it goes from the retina to the brain, and it carries our vision. It's the delivery system. And then we have an optic disc, which is a blind spot. I've always thought that my parents were saying when they had a blind spot in the car, and they may have meant that the seat was a blind spot where they couldn't see, but now I realize where that saying came from. It comes from the eyeball, and here's the blind spot. And then we have the macula, which is number 13. The macula is right here. And it is a small, thinned out area of the retina. It's cone photoreceptor cells, and it provides high visual acuity. Now, the fovea centralis is the central portion of the macula, and it's the only place where we can have 20/20 vision. It's right here. And I mean, it's kind of hard to see because it and the macula are very close together. And then over here, back on my right side, we have the ora serrata, which is the area of the inner eye where the retina ends and the choroid layer of the eye can be seen. It's number 15. And it's also very, very tiny. And then we have the choroid, a layer between the retina and the sclera. It's primary blood vessels which provide nourishment to the retina. So the choroid is back over here, and I kind of, we have a mattress, and then we have our other stuff that we put on our bed to make it better. That's kind of what the retina is. The choroid, and then the sclera. It's down here. They're right next to each other, the retina, the choroid, and the sclera. 16, 17, and 18. And the sclera is the tough, white, fibrous, outer protective layer of the eye. And that is my presentation on the eye. And while we're here, let's talk about songs that have I or I in them. And I'm an 80s chick, so I remember songs like Betty Davis Eyes, Hungry Eyes, and Lying Eyes. What songs can you think of? Have a great day.